This is Tamron's 28 to 75 millimeter lens. It is the best travel lens I've ever used, and it is the only one I use. Whenever I go on trips, I only take this lens. And I'm gonna give you 5 personal reasons why I think this is the best travel lens, especially for the price. So let's go ahead and hop right into the video. Number 1, the price. Now the price of this lens is $875. Now I know that sounds a little bit steep, but for a full frame mirrorless lens with an f-stop 2.8, this is actually a really great price. Now its only competitor is Sony's 24 to 70 millimeter, which is also an f2.8, but the cost of that lens is $2,198. Now that's steep. I have to have a clear, justifiable reason for paying that much for a lens. I have to have a clear reason for paying that much for a lens, and honestly you can't tell the difference between the two lenses besides the name brand. That's it. Number 2, versatility. Now this lens is great in a photo and video department. Whether you're doing street photography, portraits, landscape photography, or if you're filming weddings, real estate, vlogging, or action sports. This lens can do it all, to be honest with you. Now, I filmed and took pictures with this lens in the rain, and I did not run into any complications. I don't recommend you doing that, but the lens that have any problem focusing or anything like that, usually when I go on trips, I take photos and video, and I only do it with this lens right here. The zoom range is also in a pretty neat spot because you don't have to be right up on the action, but you also can't be too far away from the action. It's a pretty good lens. Number 3, low light photography. Now with f-stop 2.8, this lens isn't the most ideal for filming with or taking pictures with at night, but it's not kicked out of that category at all. It actually does a pretty good job. Now I have the lens paired with my Sony A7iii, so I have a little bit more flexibility with the ISO. But with the f-stop 2.8, it allows me to get just enough light in to where you don't see super grainy pictures, and then also my Sony A7iii ISO helps with that as well a great deal. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Number 4, video. This lens is so good for video. I film people, I film animals, I film action sports, and I film mountains, and this lens can do it all. The quality and sharpness of the picture emitted from this lens is absolutely stunning. You would not be disappointed in the video department. The video functions of this lens might be the best thing about it to me, to be honest. I should have put it as number 1, but all these categories is equally as valuable. But the video is absolutely amazing. The autofocus tracking is so dialed. The autofocus tracking is so dialed and so precise, and it keeps so everything is super fast and it's super smooth, and it's just good. And for all you people that like the bokeh, this lens does have a little bit of that. I honestly don't care about that at all. If you want some of that, you can always fix it up in Lightroom or Photoshop. But the video quality of this lens is amazing. Number 5, the look and feel of this lens. It feels like a nice quality lens. It weighs 550 grams, which is an f-stop at 2.8, and it's a full frame lens, so it's kind of to be expected. But it feels great, you know. It's nice and simple. The matte black design is just nice. You do not stand out with this, and that's what I love most about it. I honestly don't care too much about the looks of it. As long as the lens performs excellent, that's all I care about. So, but the look and feel is absolutely amazing on this lens. So those are the 5 reasons why I like to take this lens with me when I'm traveling. I'll probably be having this lens for a bit longer, and I absolutely love it. Once again, I'm really impressed with this lens. You get the biggest bang for your buck when you buy this lens as far as video and photography goes. So keep that in mind. It's not a bad lens. For other people who also have this lens, maybe leave a comment down below and let me know what your experience with this lens has been like. Mine has been great. So you guys just stay tuned for another video, and yeah, just stay tuned for another video.